76-year-old woman in Ecuador was declared dead at the hospital, only to revive during her own wake. She climbed out of the coffin after banging on the top as her loved ones mourned her passing. Watch. Okay, we watched enough. How does something like this happen? Dr. Mark Siegel is a Fox News medical contributor. Dr. Siegel, that's pretty amazing. For her to be declared dead in a hospital and then be put in a coffin, wrapped up, a wake is set up, and then you hear a banging on the lid, she's alive.
I wish I could say it's never happened before, but I will say it should never happen, and it would never happen on a really good doctor's watch. You look for stopping breathing, you check for pulse, you listen to the heartbeat with your stethoscope. In a hospital, you're supposed to have a monitor that flatlines. So it shouldn't happen. But I have to tell you, there's a nursing home in Suffolk County right now where you live under investigation for somebody ending up in a funeral parlor in a body bag, still breathing. And in Iowa earlier in the year also. And it happens occasionally. And you know why? Because sometimes they'll ask me to sign a death certificate of someone I'm not actually pronouncing because it was a patient of mine and someone else pronounces them. But listen to this. Did you know that in the 1800s they actually tied strings around people that they were buried in coffins with bells outside the coffin so that you could ring the bell if you were buried alive?
I know George Washington was always worried about that. He said, wait 3 days to bury me, and they did. Meanwhile, a Wisconsin woman had a heat stroke, died. Her heart stopped beating for 3 minutes. When she came to, she now sees dark, hazy figures. She records them and hears voices. She no longer fears death. What's she experiencing?